watching J-Mac Dota.
What's up, Dota fans, Dota enjoyers? It's your boy J-Mac, coming at you with a replay review of NADCL Season 5 Grand Finals, Bullish on Gaming versus YodiBrodi Nexus Esports. I worked with Bullish on Gaming as kind of an analyst, and I was with them in drafting phase, so I do have a little bit of an insight onto at least what this side of the battle was thinking. So let's just get right into it. I'm doing this raw doggy style, so sorry if it's a little scuffed. Basically, we went into this game with second pick, so overall last pick. First pick is very contested, at least in TI it was seen as the better option. So I'm pretty sure YodiBrodi took first pick and giving Bullish on Gaming Radiant. You know, first bans are pretty much normal. Banned out the Terrain Protector since they have first pick, banned out Bristle since they have first pick, Scrooge McDuck's favorite guy. And our other ban, Phoenix, we knew Door was like really comfortable on Phoenix, just a strong hero in general. Kind of disrupts all team fight, etc. So we got that out of there. Spearbreaker, another one of those annoying heroes that could possibly flex and just makes the game boring and annoying. So they first pick Weaver in response. Well, they also banned LD. Our offlaner was playing it well. They saw us play Pugna, banned it. Kunkka, just an average ban, and that's all they had. But anyway, they first pick Weaver, and in response we just go the Wraith King. This can be a flex, pos 3, pos 1, so pretty average pick, pretty decent pick for first. They end up after that banning the Natures and the Necro, and we ban out the Clinks because we know B-God likes Clinks, and we're not really too worried about his Pudge, which comes out after we pick Grimstroke. Pudge Sand King comes out, another comfort hero for YodiBrodi. And then, yeah, that sets the stage for what's to come. So we have a 18 pick here, I believe. And like I said, I don't know exactly what we pick because I'm kind of going into this blind. Speed it up a little bit. You go with the Tusk because it's just a good 4. Kind of saves from Pudge Hook, etc. Works good with Grimstroke also.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team.
Get the Dazzle. This is actually a 16-17 pick. So they have the 18 pick. Dazzle, just a good, really strong mid. And in the response, they pick Zeus because Zeus pretty much has good matchup into anyone, so he's not scared of the Dazzle mid. So we're waiting on YodiBrodi's next bans. They know we either need a pos 1 or a pos 3.
5 seconds remaining.
So they ban out the Lifestealer, Double King Special.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team
And the AA and the Chin. So we think at this point that they need a 5. We're pretty much all in agreement that the Weaver is core because we don't think that they can flex it on 5. So we're kind of going into it like, okay, we just want to get out the AA because it's just good against strength cores, and we get out the Chin because we don't really have the greatest wave clear. And yeah, we're in for Bullish on Gaming is in for a surprise, to say the least. So their final ban. Again, they want to ban out a pos 1 or a pos 3. They ban out the Troll, another Double King Special, so trying to take away the comfort a little bit.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
So at this point, I think they're deciding whether or not they want to flex or whether or not they want to play Weaver. So they end up wanting to put Weaver on 5. They pick up the Spectre. Really good with the Zeus. So yeah, we don't.
10 seconds.
This one kind of took us by surprise. So
5 seconds.
now we're just kind of like running the numbers. What do we think will be a good matchup against this Spectre? We end up going with the Primal Beast. He has the break to cancel Spectre passives, just a good laner in general, and put it on offlane. So, yeah, needless to say, YodiBrodi ended up winning this game. A lot of it was due to the fact Zeus had a good lane mid, Sand King had a decent lane bottom, B-God did B-God Pudge things, and they're able just to run around the map with Vision on Weaver, and Zeus ult and Spectre got farmed enough to pretty much take out anyone. So, yeah, Bullish on Gaming lost this one. And yeah, let's go into the next one. So, you know, after game 1 being a loss, kind of have to take our bearings, and basically what we decided was that we lost on draft. So we go into this game wanting to figure out a way to fix our draft and fix the mistakes that we made in game 1. So this time around, we have first pick. So we have that first pick advantage. And basically we decide to first ban Weaver just so they don't have that flex. Ban out Kunkka. Ban out the Phoenix again. And they ban out Spearbreaker, Tree, LD, and they actually ban out the Bristle also because we have first pick. So yeah, we have 3 bans. These were our 3 bans. So we first pick Grim. Solid support can be flexed as 4 or 5. And in response, they pick the Nature's Prophet. So after that, we ban Sand King and Clinks again. Well, we banned Sand King for the first time just to get him out of his comfort zone. They ban Necro, and then they pick Slardar. So in response, I forget exactly how the order went. We pick the Magnus. Hero that is flex for us, can be played as mid, can be played off lane, and then we take the Pugna as well, which is banned in game 1. Good laner. Can kind of save from this Slardar stuff, physical damage, and also the natures. So, in response,
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant.
They pick the B-God Pudge again. They're very comfortable with this hero. B-God likes to play it.
5 seconds remaining.
And they also pick up, they think about it a lot. They're taking a lot of their reserve time out. I think they're just deciding if they want to show mid or carry at this point. And they end up showing carry. We know that this isn't really a flex for them, so we know it's pretty much for sure SMD on the TA. So we're just basically thinking about what carry matchup we want against the TA. And Double King says he saw a troll and he wanted to play troll. There were some other heroes that we were looking at. We were looking at Spectre, we were looking at maybe even gyro, but we ended up not doing that. Then we ban out the Zeus because we don't want to mess with Zeus again. Big comfort hero for Gunga Ginga.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
Last couple bans coming out.
Radiant
They banned the Brewmaster. They don't want us to have Brew. Would be pretty bad for them.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
They know we need a 3, so they're also banning out the CK, not wanting to deal with that in lane.
10 seconds remaining.
And we're just pretty much trying to think of a last ban to target their mid laner.
Dire team
Go with the
pick.
Quap. So we're still flexing the Magnus a bit,
5
but
seconds remaining.
we know that Mark wants to play something else. Or no, that we know that Mark wants to play it. So we go for the Dawnbreaker, kind of thinking that it would be good for save. Pudge ulti. Good save for the physical damage coming out from Templar and also Slardar. Global presence just like Nature's. So I think it's just an overall decent pick to take here. One that was pretty much ignored this entire tournament, but we kind of took it out. And they go Pango. This is a comfort pick for Jed. And end up winning this game. Double King just pretty much got out of control. Mark had really good RPs. Dawnbreaker had good saves. This B-God always wanted to ulti somebody and then got canceled by Dawnbreaker ulti. So everything they wanted to do was kind of disrupted by our heroes. And yeah, ended up winning the game. I'm not going into the gameplay, but maybe I will on a later video. But just go to game 3 draft here.
Dire team pick.
Dota is a game about ability in game, but drafting is a big part of that. So basically they have first pick this time and we take Radiant. We have 4 bans, so we take out the Natures. We don't want to deal with that. We take out the Treant, don't want to deal with that. They have first pick, so take out the Weaver and the Bristle as well. These are, we think, probably their best first picks. They take out LD. I don't think they play it. They take out Pugna. I don't think they like it. And they take out the Magnus because Mark just did some Magnus things on them. We take first pick Grimstroke again. Very strong hero this meta, or at least in the last patch. It's kind of been nerfed recently a bit. But in response, they take the, or no, they first pick Spearbreaker, and in response we go Grimstroke. Grimstroke can kind of have a little bit of answers to the Spearbreaker, a little bit. So we think it's a good pick. In response, they ban Troll. They don't want to deal with Double King Troll, and they ban Weaver. They don't want to, or they ban Dazzle. They don't want to deal with Dazzle. We ban the Zeus. We don't want to deal with their Zeus. We pick Kunkka, and they pick Clinks. This is a B-God Clinks. We know it's B-God Clinks. We know they're not flexing this. And we know that this is probably their mid, as their 3 has never played, and they pick their 3. So we know this is mid Spearbreaker likely. I mean, it's possible that they can flex it on 5, but very unlikely. This is their 3 for sure. Double King makes the call. He just wants to play Lifestealer. It's good into the Sand King. Decent into Spearbreaker, at least in the early stages of the game. And Clinks, you can kind of just run away from Clinks. So Double King likes this hero. It's comfort. And we pick it. I forget what our next pick is here. But we have overall last pick, so we are saving it for our mid. We pick Dark Willow. This can be flex 4/5, just like this guy. Basically, Dark Willow kind of disrupts what they want to do in team fights, which is run at us. Brambles, stuns, her E she can kind of get out of stuff. So it just makes them entering team fights a little hard, which is what they want to do. We know they want to run at us with this lineup. I believe they will pick their carry here, if I'm not mistaken. And I think they went Spectre, if I recall correctly. They take a lot of their reserve time thinking about this pick too. So we know we're even in draft kind of joking that they're taking a lot of their time, thinking a lot. They do go with the Spectre with the last bands. We know they need a support. Well, we don't know for sure that this is going to be mid, but we pretty much know it's going to be mid. So we ban out the AA, makes the strength core's life hard.
5 seconds remaining.
I think just for good measure, we also ban Quap just in case they flex the Spirit Breaker. We were also thinking about banning this Phoenix, but we ban out the Quap just to make sure that Mark has a good lane just in case they flex this into 5.
10 seconds.
We know if they do pick Phoenix, it's an okay matchup with Lifestealer, can just rage and hit egg, and sure enough, they do go for the Phoenix last pick. And our last pick is going to be a mid, and this was all Mark.
5 seconds
He saw their sports, saw their mid, and knew that he liked Void Spirit here. And he did have a great game on Void Spirit. Sammy Boy and Wesley said he was MVP, and Kunko was pretty much out of control this game. Had something like Heart, Ags at 20 minutes or something. Double King was targeted a lot by their crew, but ended up, I mean, the Skis games are really awesome. I definitely suggest watching them. Not to spoil too much, but Bullish on Gaming ended up winning this. And yeah, that's it. I don't really know if I have any more insight outside of that. That's not gameplay, but these games are really fun. It's really cool to be in the drafting room with these guys, thinking about what heroes to pick and how to best beat the other team. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope this analysis was somewhat helpful and insightful, and we'll see you on another video. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't, and yep, appreciate it.